Hello, everybody, and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Shane.
And I'm Nina. And today we're talking about let's go outside and play.
Right now?
No.
No?
Not right now. But, yesterday I was running at Da'an Park and I saw so many people having a picnic there.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and that gave me an idea.
You want to get bit by mosquitoes?
No, I want to have a nice picnic with all of our colleagues.
Because I was in Da'an Park before.
Yeah.
And what I remember is getting bit by a lot of mosquitoes.
I think you need to spray yourself with repellent.
Okay, to keep the mosquitoes away?
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe everyone can bring different kinds of food.
Oh, so like a company picnic?
Yeah.
Okay, I can make some sandwiches.
Okay, and I'll prepare some snacks and some drinks maybe.
Okay.
What's your favorite kind of snack?
How about I like dried fruit.
Oh, dried fruit. That's a good one. Okay, so I'll bring some fruits.
Okay.
And maybe we can play some games and have a good time.
Okay, how about you plan everything and make all of the food and I will just show up and play.
No.
No?
No, you're bringing the sandwiches.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Fine.
Okay, but picnic sounds good.
All right.
Okay, let's get into today's lesson.
Naomi and Duke are picnicking on the beach.
Hey, look at that guy. He's riding that wave pretty well.
His surfing isn't bad. Mine's better, though.
I didn't know that you surfed. How come you never told me?
Okay, let's go outside and play. Not really. Let's first stay indoors and learn.
Okay, let's do that.
I know we're having a conversation today, right?
Yes.
So what's going on?
Naomi and Duke are picnicking on the beach.
Oh, okay. So you can have a picnic, and when you have a picnic, you are picnicking?
Yes.
So picnic can be a verb too?
Yes, it can. So it just means to have a picnic somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you have a picnic, then you are picnicking.
Exactly.
Okay.
So an example would be there were many families picnicking on the riverbank.
Oh, okay. And there's lots of families also picnicking in Da'an Park.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So we have two characters, Naomi and Duke.
Yes.
Duke. I like that name.
Duke. It sounds very manly.
Yeah, Duke. So,
Are you sure you want to be Duke? Doesn't really match.
I don't seem like a Duke, but I will pretend to be Duke.
All right.
Okay.
So Naomi says, hey, look at that guy. He's riding that wave pretty well.
Oh, wow.
He's riding that wave pretty well. Okay.
So he's a guy.
Yeah.
So a guy just usually means a man or a boy, right?
Yeah.
Originally, this word guy means you must be a man, right? But now you can actually use it like if there's a group of girls, you can say, hey guys.
That's true.
Right? But if you just call one girl a guy,
then it's wrong.
That would be a little bit weird, right?
Yes.
Okay, so an example sentence. Nina thinks Shane is a wonderful guy.
I do?
Not this Nina.
Oh, okay.
And not this Shane. They're different ones.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Because you think I am a handsome guy.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
So continuing, the guy was riding the wave. You can ride a wave. So what's a wave? It's basically what you see in the ocean, right? It comes from water. So it's when the water comes up and it comes down into a splash. Yes. Okay. So you'll see that at the beach usually, right?
Right.
And surfers can surf on the wave.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So, for example, at night, I listened to the sound of waves crashing against shore.
Okay, so you heard the waves and it's crashing on the shore, and it's very nice to fall asleep to that noise?
Yeah, I think so. Some people actually listen to it to fall asleep.
Okay, so Duke says his surfing isn't bad. Mine's better though.
Okay, Duke.
Because Duke is like he's a man and he really cares that his surfing is better than other people.
Okay, so Naomi says, I didn't know that you surfed. How come you never told me?
Oh, how come?
Why?
Right, so yeah, so if you want to say why, but you don't want to say why,
Yeah.
you can say how come.
Yeah, how come you never told me?
Right, or how come you were late today?
I don't have an excuse.
Because you surfed to work and that took too long?
Probably.
Okay, so what does this word surf mean? So to surf just means to ride on a wave in the ocean using a board.
Oh,
We call
but
that a surfboard.
yes, but you can also surf the internet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're kind of just going from one place to the other on the internet.
Yes.
So it feels like surfing,
Yes.
kind of. So, for example, you can say, many people in Taiwan live near the ocean, but not many people have ever tried to surf.
Have you tried?
I've never tried to surf.
Really?
Yeah.
You should.
I used to skateboard.
That
so
doesn't count.
I know, but the idea is you're on a board and you have to keep yourself from falling off, and I could do some tricks. So I think if I tried to surf, I would be really good. Better than Duke.
Okay, then. Let's see that.
Okay, next time.
All right.
First, let's take a break.
I didn't think it was necessary. By the way, I also go windsurfing and scuba dive.
I tried the last one before, but it wasn't for me.
Why not?
The equipment made it hard to move, and I didn't like using oxygen tanks to breathe.
I can understand that. Scuba diving takes a lot of effort.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Yes, and earlier we were talking about Duke and Naomi. They were picnicking at the beach, right?
Right.
Yes, so at the beach they saw someone.
Surfing.
Exactly. Someone was surfing, and Duke thought that he could do a better job,
Yeah, he
right?
thinks he's a better surfer. Okay, but actually Naomi didn't even know that Duke knows how to surf.
Exactly.
So Duke says, I didn't think it was necessary, because she said, why didn't you tell me? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
By the way, I also go windsurfing and scuba diving.
Wow. So he surfs, windsurfs, and scuba dives.
Right, so what is windsurfing?
I think you're surfing using the wind, right?
To push you forward, right?
Yeah.
So you could go on the waves, but usually people go beyond the waves and let the wind push them around on their surfboard.
That sounds like
They
a
can
lot
go
of fun.
very fast. It's so cool.
Yeah, so he thought it wasn't necessary to tell Naomi, right?
right.
So something that is necessary is something that is needed to do something.
Okay, so
right?
he didn't feel like, why do I need to tell you
Yeah.
that I know how to surf? Unless you're talking about the ocean or something,
Yeah.
maybe you wouldn't really want to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but besides windsurfing, he also scuba dives.
Yes, scuba
Right.
dives.
Right. So what is scuba diving?
It's when you wear this thing that it can help you breathe underwater, right?
Oh, you're right. So you can go
in.
underwater.
Exactly.
And you can look at the fish and you have something on your back, so you can breathe
Exactly.
underwater. So that's scuba diving.
Have you ever tried it?
I've never tried it.
Ah.
I've tried snorkeling.
Okay.
And snorkeling is when you're floating on the water, but you have something so that you can breathe. It's like a tube that goes out of the water, so you can breathe, but you can still look under the water.
That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right, so continuing, Naomi says, I tried the last one before, but it wasn't for me.
So
okay.
The last one is scuba diving.
Exactly.
Okay. It wasn't for me.
That means maybe I didn't like it that much.
Right. If you say something is not for you, that means that you don't really like that thing or you're not very interested in it.
Yeah.
So do you like to play basketball?
Yeah, I like playing sports. I'm just not very good at them.
Okay. What sports are not for you?
What sports? I would say baseball.
Ah, okay. So
I
baseball's not for you because you don't know how to play.
Also because I think it's kind of slow.
Boring.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Yeah.
Okay. So Duke says, why not?
Naomi responds, the equipment made it hard to move. Okay, and I didn't like using oxygen tanks to breathe.
Okay, so the oxygen tanks are, well, I was saying before, if you go scuba diving, you need something so that you can breathe underwater.
Yes.
So the oxygen tank is something that holds oxygen or air that you can breathe.
Exactly.
Right? It's a kind of equipment that you need to go scuba diving.
Yes.
So equipment just means the things you need to do some activity or job. Could be to play a sport. So for example, you need a lot of equipment to play American football.
Oh yeah, you have all these different armors and
You have to protect yourself because American football is pretty dangerous.
Well, rugby is also dangerous, but they don't wear all that protective equipment.
So it's more dangerous because they don't have equipment to protect them.
That's true. And so she said she didn't like breathing using the oxygen tank, right? So to breathe, it means when you do this. Yes, when you move air into your body, right?
And out.
Yes, and out.
Of your lungs. Right?
Yeah, so you need to do that to live, right?
Yes.
So for example, it's so hard to breathe when the air is so heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're in a room, maybe too many people are in a room, you can feel like it's hard to breathe. The air feels heavy in there, right? Okay, so Duke says, I can understand that. Scuba diving takes a lot of effort.
Yes, a lot of effort. It does. What does that mean, taking a lot of effort?
It means if you're going to do something, you need to use a lot of energy, or you have to think a lot to do it. So in other words, it's not easy to do.
Yeah, when I scuba dived or dove, I had to really focus on my breathing.
Right. It takes a lot of effort to do something that you've never done before, like breathing from a tank underwater. You have to really think about it, and it takes a lot of effort.
Yes. So hopefully you learn more about these activities, and we will see you next time.
Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Naomi and Duke are picnicking on the beach.
Hey, look at that guy. He's riding that wave pretty well.
His surfing isn't bad. Mine's better, though.
I didn't know that you surfed. How come you never told me?
I didn't think it was necessary. By the way, I also go windsurfing and scuba dive.
I tried the last one before, but it wasn't for me.
Why not?
The equipment made it hard to move, and I didn't like using oxygen tanks to breathe.
I can understand that. Scuba diving takes a lot of effort.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 guy 名词人，这是一个口语的用法，特别指的是男性。Do you know the guy with long hair and glasses at the door? 你认识门口那个长头发戴眼镜的男生吗？下一个单字 wave 名词浪波浪。I like watching the waves break on the shore. 我喜欢看海浪拍打着岸边。下一个单字 surf 动词冲浪。Peter often surfs on the weekends. Peter 经常在周末冲浪。最后一个单字 necessary 形容词必要的必须的。If necessary, we can change the schedule. 如果有必要的话，我们可以更改行程。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 somebody didn't know that 加主词加动词，某人之前并不知道怎么样。That 在这里可以省略，它是用来引导名词子句的。这里是 know 的受词。我们来看看这个例句 I didn't know that the manager had cancelled the meeting. 我之前并不知道经理取消会议了。下一个文法 by the way 对了，顺带一提，这是一个固定用法，用来提出与前面对话不相关的话题。我们来看看这个例句 I have to go now. By the way, Mr. Walker wanted to talk to you. 我现在得走了，顺带一提 Walker 先生想要跟你谈一谈。最后一个文法 A isn't for B. A 不适合 B。我们来看看这个例句 The movie you recommended isn't for me. I don't like tragedies. 你推荐的那部电影不适合我，我不喜欢悲剧。Recommend 就是推荐 ，tragedy 指的是悲剧。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
When you walk into the large, elevated lobby of Zhong Ke Hotel, the staff will greet you with a warm welcome. Zhong Ke Hotel has 225 guest rooms of different types. It is a Japanese-style business hotel and uses only the finest building materials and facilities, is safe and clean, and offers internet connection and desks for guests on business trips. There is a business center in the lobby, and Zhong Ke Hotel also has a meeting room, fitness center, and self-serve laundry center. Chinese, Western, and Japanese-style buffets are served for breakfast. The hotel's Wow Cafe serves hand-brewed coffee and is a comfortable place where guests can relax.